In other Montana news, a U.S. District Court judge out of Missoula puts a stop to the start of Wyoming's grizzly hunt that was supposed to kick off this weekend. Judge Dana Christensen granted a 2-week temporary restraining order, giving Native American tribes and environmental groups more time to make their case. Some hunters have been waiting decades for this opportunity, whereas the other game agencies find hunting bears to be cruel and pointless. Yesterday, we shared one side of this controversial decision. Tonight, CBS's Stan Bush has part 2 of this story.
All of my experiences in all my years have come to being able to photograph the things that I do.
You may not recognize Tom Mangelson, but you probably know his work. He's introduced millions of people to grizzlies following this bear called 399, maybe the most famous bear in the world.
We're at the north end of Jackson Lake, and this is about as far as 399 generally goes.
I can just like look with my naked eye, and all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, something's moving over there.
He and his assistant Sue Cederholm have been leading voices in the protest against Wyoming's planned grizzly hunt.
To go shoot a grizzly bear for the sake of putting a rug on your office floor or hanging it on the wall, there is absolutely no earthly reason to be doing that.
40 years ago, grizzlies in this area nearly became extinct. With the population here now around 700, Wyoming has determined they're safe to hunt again. A controversial decision as neighboring states say it's too soon and other game agencies ban grizzly hunts altogether, calling the practice barbaric.
British Columbia, Canadian province, they've had a very long tradition of hunting bears. They decided this year it was no longer appropriate to be killing bears for fun.
Mangelson says hunting's a poor way to manage the bear population, while dozens are already killed every year on the road. And he says climate change's effects on habitat have kept the population from growing.
I mean, it's sort of 101 biology that predators kill, the weak and the sick, and we don't. We take the biggest bucks, the biggest bulls, and the biggest bears, and it's sort of anti-natural selection.
Everybody needs to move down.
Mangelson says the success of animals here supports the success of the national parks and businesses too. Visitors spend millions every year to see wildlife up close. When even a common black bear and her cubs approach the road, tourists become paparazzi.
Bears are so special to all these people. This may be the only bear they get to see their whole lives. These are just gems of the National Park Service.
When Wyoming announced plans for the hunt, more than 500,000 people filed complaints.
Only thing I can figure out is that this is a very backward state.
Environmentalists worried the only way to save grizzlies was by winning some of the hunting permits. For now, a federal judge's order saves all of them. Mangelson hopes it gives him more time to convince the public that the bears should never be hunted at all.
I don't understand how somebody could actually work with bears, make a living off of bears' back, and still think it's okay to kill them.
In Grand Teton National Park, Stan Bush, CBS 4 News.
Despite the increase in recent years, the Yellowstone grizzly bear population numbers is only around 700 within the park system.